Welcome back for another look at the charts report. Today, the 21st of October 2021. My name is Angelos. I'll be heading this presentation today. We will be going through four interesting instruments. First is EURUSD, second is GBPUSD, third is Nikkei, and fourth is Apple. So, 10 seconds to read the risk warning and disclaimer, and we'll start. So starting first with EURUSD, this is EURUSD 4-hour chart. Now in the most recent 4-hour sessions, the currency pair has tested the R1 116.65 resistance but had failed to break above it. As this level had been tested in the past days, it goes to say that traders may be aware of it, viewing it as a ceiling for the time being. However, a clear breach of this level could signal further bullish interest for EURUSD, with the price action possibly moving towards the R2 117 resistance or even higher the R3 117.25 that were both tested during the last days of September. In the scenario of the sellers dominating the scene, then the currency pair could initially test the S1 116.25 support, which was tested in the past days, implying traders are familiar with it. A continuous movement to the downside could send the price action lower to the S2 115.80 support, which was also tested on the 18th of October. Our lowest support for this analysis is the S3 115.40, which was tested a number of times in October and seems to be rather durable. With the upward momentum that the currency pair is currently in since the 13th of October, our view for the instrument remains upwards with some sideways tendencies. The RSI indicator below our chart seems to remain above 50 for most of the past 7 days. In this case, the overbought position is evident but may not have peaked yet. EURUSD traders have a plethora of financial releases coming up in the following days. On the 22nd of October, we get the preliminary market manufacturing and services PMIs from the US, Eurozone, France, and Germany. On the 25th, we get the German IFO readings for October, and on the 26th, we get the US consumer confidence for October, while the busiest day comes on the 28th of October. That is a very busy, a very interesting day, and it could be a very active day for the markets in general. That's when we get the extremely important ECB interest rate decision and press conference, along with various other important data from the Eurozone and Germany. And on the same day, we get the US GDP advanced rate for the third quarter. Moving now to GBPUSD 4-hour chart. So the upward momentum for the pound against the dollar continues as it has started since the 29th of September. However, the upward trend line has been intensified since the 13th of October. Our first resistance stands at the R1 138.50 level, while even higher the R2 139.05 line is imminent. These levels were both tested back in September for the last time. Thus, if they are reached, they would represent a new monthly high for October. Our first support remains at the S1 137.80 line, while beneath that we note the S2 137.20 hurdle. Our lowest level for this analysis is currently the S3 136.70. Please note, all our support levels have been tested in October, thus we would expect traders to be mindful of them. The RSI indicator below our chart tested the 70 level persistently in the past week, yet the level has not been surpassed. This can be an indication that the bullish trend could be moving into a more sideways motion. Pound traders have an interesting day on the 22nd of October, when the UK retail sales rates for September will be released, along with the preliminary market PMI manufacturing and services figures for October. On the 28th of October, we also get the nationwide house prices rates for October. Traders interested in GBPUSD should also keep an eye on the US economic data as mentioned before. Moving now to Nikkei. JP 2025 cash. This is the 4-hour chart. So the sell-off for the Nikkei continues. The index is not only down on a daily basis but also on a weekly basis, and these circumstances make it stand out in our opinion. Now, with the current downward momentum, the index could be heading for the S1 29,190 support level that was tested for the last time on the 14th of October. Lower than that, we note the S2 27,720 support, and at the end, the S3 27,455 level. On the contrary, if the index is to rebound upwards, then the most probable resistance to be met first, in our opinion, is the R1 28,800 resistance. Above that, the R2 29,195 stands firm, as it was tested as both a support and resistance previously, making it very relevant in October for traders to watch out for. The top, in our view, is the R3 29,500 resistance, which was the highest level reached so far in October, making it a challenge for the bulls. With the latest noteworthy drop, we tend to favor a selling outlook for the index, while due to the intensity of the sell-off, the RSI indicator below our chart has dropped to the 30 level abruptly. In this case, we could also see some sideways motion coming into play, as some buying could possibly appear. Index traders can keep in mind the Japanese CPI rates for September coming up on the 22nd of October, along with the preliminary Jibun manufacturing figure for October. A final and key event comes on the 28th of October. Once again, I'm noting the 28th of October, as the Central Bank of Japan will be having its interest rate decision. The political scene in Japan is also to be kept in mind, as further developments could move the market. Final chart for today is Apple 1 hour chart. Apple has been extremely interesting in the past days, as it has been among the US stocks that have remained in green territory in the current week, as it has been in the epicenter of the media's attention on various fundamental updates. Okay. Now, in the past daily sessions, the RSI indicator below our chart has made a move above the 70 level, implying an overbought position for the stock. At the moment, Apple is trading nearby 149.03, which is an October high price. Now, if the bullish momentum is to continue, then in our view, the first resistance to be of interest for traders stands out at the R1 151.20 level. Higher, the R2 154.45. That was seen for the last time back in early September is imminent, while at the top, the R3 156.55 resistance is the highest level for this analysis and the highest reached in 2021 so far. As per the possible support levels, the S1 146.70 line can be the first stop for the bears, while even lower, the S2 144.60 can be tested thereafter. The lowest level for this analysis is the S3 141.35 support, and can be reached in an extensive selling scenario. Our view on the trend remains bullish for the time being. Now, traders interested in Apple should keep in mind the company's earnings report to be released on the 27th of October. That's extremely interesting and extremely important for the stock price, while Apple's conference call to discuss fourth fiscal quarter results is scheduled for Thursday, October the 28th. So keep those in mind. Those were the charts for today. Thank you very much for attending. Thank you very much for watching us. And if you like this video, please feel free to drop a like and share, subscribe to watch more videos. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy solid trading.